This is one of those times where a band that you really, really like kind of likes you back. And it's kind of like a thing where I love their culture and how they represent their culture. And they appreciate that I love that. So they said, Old School Nerd, new music. Samoa Mo Samoa. And I'm like, yes, please. It's Shepherd's Reign from Samoa. If somebody was to give me my ultimate lineup of folk metal, it would probably be Shepherd's Reign would open, and then you do a double bill of Alien Weaponry and Bloody Wood. I mean, that would be the lineup that I would travel. I don't care how far I got to go. That lineup. Bloody Wood, Indian folk metal, Alien Weaponry, New Zealand, Maori folk metal, Shepherd's Reign, the heart and history and culture of Samoa. Yeah, I know. I'm easy to please. All we got to do is let that happen, right? Yeah. Okay, so apparently Shepherd's Reign said, you know what we need to do? By the way, I don't know if this conversation actually happened. I wasn't there, but I'm assuming it was something like this. Hey guys, okay, so you know how we do the videos where we talk about like our ancestors and cultural heroes and that kind of stuff? Right, okay, and we get really personal? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, hear me out. Everybody listening? Okay, hear me out. Okay, what if, you know that band Sabaton? Yeah, from Sweden. With the drums on the tank. I know. You know how they do the storytelling, and they tell every historical story ever done when it comes to like war and heroes and stuff. Yeah, but Swedish. What if we did a video? Okay, hear me out. Not a 3-minute song. No. We're going to double that. We're going to go 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Full epic storytelling graphic video. The biggest one we've ever done. Yes. And then we're going to tell everybody about it. So when we drop it, the world's going to go nuts. Deal? I'll have all of Shepherd Reign's information in the description below. Sit down. Grab popcorn. Or if you don't like corn, I don't know, some cheese. Something. Sit down, get you a drink, relax. 6 minutes. Let's go for the ride. Samoa Mo Samoa. way scarier than Moana and a better love story than Twilight, but what isn't? Okay, here we go. Musically, this reminds me of Black Album Metallica. Hold on. With that driving, coordinated driving, in your face kind of thing, with a little bit of Pantera vibe. But at no point do you feel it that drive is not the heartbeat of Samoa. It may characteristically, because of its driving metal vibe, feel like something that we all are relatable to. That's something that influences us. The story, the lyrics, the way it's sung, 100% Samoa. Outstanding. Samoa Mo Samoa. I was wondering if they were going to incorporate the log drum. Everything has been so deliberate and so, it's not slow, but it's very deliberate pacing. And that log drum traditionally is kind of that rapid, synchronous, kind of a syncopated beat that's kind of like off count and it kind of rolls. So I was wondering if they were going to incorporate it. I was thinking, you know what? If they don't, it's such a hard-hitting song, it's okay. But there's a log drum. Check. Now let's enjoy it. See? Because the subject matter is so horrific, because this part of Samoa's history is the colonization and the Western cultures and the navies and the invaders of that time period, is such a traumatic event in the history of Samoa. I understand the need to keep it very, very heavy and very impactful. The only downside for me is I wish that in the mix they pulled back a little bit of that heavy, and just for that little bit of a moment, let that log drum sing. Put it higher in the mix, even if it's just for a moment, almost like we are at war, we're being invaded, lives are being lost, our history, our culture is being murdered right in front of our eyes. It is savage, it is aggressive, it is powerful, it is resonant, get all that stuff. But even for a moment, just take a quick breath, let that log drum sing higher in the mix. That's the only thing I would do different. But of course, what do I know? I'm just saying, I love it, and I love log drums. That's the one piece of percussion I wish I had, is a log drum. I got the djembes, I got the doumbeks, I've got the cajones, I've got all this other stuff. I want a log drum. I just do. I do. funny. It's not funny, but I do want to show that one little graphic they had again towards the end. They showed it a couple times, and I want to play it through. This is the graphic that gets me. You know how many times Samoa's been conquered and invaded, and their culture literally uprooted and disrupted from its natural progression? Multiple times. Now, granted, right now, I think the last real invasion was American, was the United States. But you can see there's different types of vessels here. Two of them are steam powered with masts. The other two are tall ships. We know that in the 1600s and 1700s and 1500s, as Europe explored the world globally, once they realized that there was more to the world than just Europe and Asia and Africa, they really began to explore out into the Pacific and the Atlantic and the Americas. And you think about Captain Cook on his global, Magellan, all these different explorers were the first indications of Europe, in the name of discovery, looking down upon the people of Samoa and their culture as lesser, and trying to push westernization into the Samoan journey. It happened many, many times for Samoa, and Samoa's history is really interesting. I know we took a little bit of a dive into the Maori culture, into some of those situations. You really got to read the story of Samoa, because these are people who've literally kind of turned it on its ear. From a very tiny island, or really two islands, or a group of small islands in the Central Pacific, south of Hawaii, their impact is global. If you think about it, every time you hear of a Samoa, you hear of a Samoan, your brain automatically goes to, well, one of their high chiefs, Kalei. I think his name is Kalei. I think it's Kalei. No, it's Siuli. Siuli. High Chief Siuli is actually known by everyone else as The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. So when you think of Samoas, you think of massively huge, badass guys, right? You think of warriors. And in that connotation, every time we see Samoans in warfare, fighting for whatever country they're part of or allied with, they're absolutely incredible. The stories and everything else. But when we see Shepherd's Reign, we see a lot of that savagery, that warrior culture, and some of their songs show that. But I think I would love to see more of the other side of that coin. I think because their culture was thrust into warfare through the last centuries, of their culture being manipulated and being pressed upon, I would love to see the culture of Shepherd's Reign and the Samoan culture from that other side, the beauty. Because with that level of passion in warfare, in the desire and passion to protect their culture, there has to be an equal side to that on the other side of beauty. And I hope we get to see that. So that's what I want to see more of. And I hope to see some of that from... I know Shepherd's Reign's hard to do that because they're a metal band. But if one of you happens to know or know of a resource that we can look at, maybe showcase on this channel, of the beauty of Samoan culture. Because there is a stereotype when it comes to the Samoan people. And it seems to be indicative because we brought war, they gave it back, and that's our thought process of it. And I want to see more of the beauty of the culture of the people, not just the warriors. So that's my goal. I think that's my next goal with Shepherd's Reign and other artists from Samoa, is they've showed us the badassery. Yeah, it's a word. I made it up. It's badassery. But I want to see more of the balance, the beauty of the balance. And with that, thank you guys so much. To Shepherd's Reign, love you guys. Keep doing what you do because it's amazing. And with that, Samoa Mo Samoa. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.